Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the pale.
Three great left hands, went down, and after he figured that out, he came back and fought a great fight. But he had a real tough first round.
But after that first round, in the eyes of one judge, Marquez won 10 of the next 11. As he turned the fight around with tremendous right-hand counterpunching, seemed to have Pacquiao solved. They fought furiously to the finish. Pacquiao made a comeback later in the fight and landed some more power shots, but Marquez reached the final bell thinking he had come all the way back from the 3 knockdowns to win the fight. Instead, it was called a draw, and technically incorrectly so, because Burt Clement's score, 113-113, was wrought partially by the fact that in the first round, despite the fact that Marquez went down 3 times, he gave him 7 points. The other 2 judges both scored the first round correctly, 10-6 for Pacquiao. Guy Jutras loved the counterpunching of Marquez. John Stewart loved the aggression of Pacquiao. So they fought again 3 years later in 08. And actually it was 4 years later in 08. And the fight began pretty much the same way. And in round 3, Pacquiao's left hand found the target again.
That is what he has to look out for tonight even. Seems like he gets hit mainly with the left hand mostly because Marquez keeps his right hand a little bit wide with his defensive way he fights, and Manny finds a gap to get inside of it. But beyond that, Manny Pacquiao has a rough time with Marquez, except for those left hand shots that he could get inside with.
Later in the fight, Marquez was cut by an accidental butt. Then Pacquiao was cut by a punch. Then Marquez was cut by a punch. Then they fought feverishly to the bell with blood on both of their faces. And when the final bell rang, once again the judges had an extremely difficult assignment on their hands. And this time they met the challenge in very similar fashion to the scoring of the first fight. Wayne Ford liked Pacquiao's aggression. Jerry Roth liked Marquez. Let's go back to Michael Buffer for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, we are about to turn the page to Chapter 3 in the trilogy of 2 future Hall of Fame fighters. If you love boxing, you're gonna love this. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Welterweight Championship of the World. Brought to you by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated, MP Promotions, and Marquez Boxing. Sponsored by Tecate, Cerveza con Carácter, AT&T. Get it faster with 4G, rethink possible, and Smart Communications of the Philippines. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Skip Avancino, Executive Director Keith Kaiser, and the World Boxing Organization President and Supervisor tonight at ringside, Francisco Paco Barcarcel. The 3 judges at ringside scoring this bout will be Robert Hoyle, Dave Moretti, and Glenn Trowbridge, and inside the ring, in charge of the action, referee Tony Weeks. And now, for the thousands in attendance here at the MGM Grand and the millions watching around the world on HBO pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, standing with head trainer Nacho Berenstein, wearing black, official weight 142 pounds. His professional record, 53 victories, including 39 knockouts, with 5 defeats and 1 draw. Tonight, he is the challenger. The 3-time world champion, the current lightweight champion of the world, damas y caballeros de Ciudad de México, el gran campeón, Juan Manuel Mamita Marques. And fighting out of the red corner with head trainer Freddie Roach, wearing white and blue, officially weighing 143 pounds. His professional record, 53 victories, including 38 knockouts, with 3 defeats and 2 draws. From Sarangani Province, the fighting pride of the Philippines, the 8-time world champion, recognized as pound for pound the best in the world, the reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny pacquiao.
Okay, gentlemen, caballeros, you already received your instructions. Usted recibió instrucciones. Okay, if it goes right here, it's okay. Anything below that's low. Aquí está bien, aquí no. If it goes right here, it's okay. Anything below that's low. Aquí está bien, aquí no. Keep everything above the waist. De los cintura para arriba. I want a good, clean fight. Y aquí una play limpia. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. Escúchame, cuídate. Listos? Let's go. Vámonos.
Does Marquez, at 38 years old, have enough left to make a third great fight with Manny Pacquiao?